Hey, good afternoon. It's Jim from jagfx.com. It is Saturday, the 24th of December, 2022. Obviously, Christmas Eve. This is just my weekly analysis video where I go over all the pairs I'm trading on the Forex charts, the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. Now, as usual, I can't stop the outside noise in this room, so if you hear some background noise, I apologise about that. You may have noticed I've been suspended from Facebook for 2 days or 3 days, I'm not sure yet, which is probably a bit of a pain because it's Christmas tomorrow and I sort of rely on Messenger to contact my family back in Australia, but we'll work something out, no doubt. I'm not sure why I've been banned. They did give me some vague reason, but I'm not a big Facebook user, so I don't know if I've been hacked or something's happened because I don't post that much other than work stuff, really. The occasional private thing, but no, I'm not a big user. So hopefully next week I'll be back on Facebook. So sorry about that. But I am posting the updates in the Telegram channel and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. So I'm keeping on top there still. Anywho, let's get into it. Now, it is Christmas Eve. Normally we have a look at the news ahead for the week. This is going to be a very quiet week, guys. This is the Forex Factory Free Economic Calendar. You can set it up with filters to suit your own needs with regards to which currencies you watch, etc. And you can also put it in your own local time. There's not much happening at all. Half the planet's on holidays tomorrow. On Monday. It's Boxing Day, as we call it in Australia and UK, etc. I think I've said etc. about 4 times now. I'll make that 5, so I'll cut that out. No, nothing in the news. Not until Thursday. We've got some employment claims out of the US, but that's only a medium impact event, and there's nothing. No, it's boring. Hang on, I might bring up Friday. I probably should do that, shouldn't I? Friday, yeah, Chicago PMI. So it's nothing. Mainly holidays for the start of the week. It'll be very quiet, which means low volume, which means there could be some volatility in the market. So you'll get prices bouncing up and down possibly. So just be careful. All right, we'll go to a Word document, high probability. If you've never seen my charts before, watched any of my videos and wondered what all the different indicators and coloured lines that are, just pause the video, have a read of this, print it out or whatever. I appreciate that English is not a lot of people's first language, or not everyone's first language, and you may not understand the Australian accent, or so just have a read of this. But if you've got any questions or you want to know anything, just message me on one of the social media platforms. There'll be links to all of them in the description of the video, or email me, so it's no big deal. I'm happy to answer questions and share my thoughts, etc. There we go. I said etc. again. Damn. So that's just the Word document there. So have a read of that. But we go through this on the chart anyway. Now let's get on the charts. So this is TradingView. I use TradingView for all my analysis. I've even been kicked off TradingView too with regards to me posting all my trade screenshots in public with having invite-only scripts on there. I've been doing it forever, or ever since I've been posting on TradingView, but suddenly I'm breaking the rules. So there's too many big brothers at the moment. All right, this is my watch list on the right. So it's not all 28 pairs, just a selection of pairs and there's 3 at the bottom that we just look at for shits and giggles, basically. If they're highlighted in dark blue, means there's a trade on, no action taken. Highlighted in orange means there's something I want to talk about in this video. Highlighted in light blue means there's a trade on, and there's been some trade management on that trade. No highlight, no trade. So you'll see my notes on the chart. It'll have the pair. So whatever's on the right is generally the most recent trade. So we have the pair name, the date the trade was taken, what the trade is. In this case, it's a new sell signal, and my thoughts on the trade and the reasons behind it. So you'll see this one, for example, this is the AusCAD. We took a sell here. Now, what I do when I take these trades, I take a screenshot of this. I share it in the Facebook group, the Telegram channels, and the Discord channel, and also post it to Twitter if I'm on TradingView. If I take a TradingView private screenshot. So it's at the time, it's not after the fact, so it's all very transparent. And any trade calls I make, I'll also call on the same groups and mark the charts accordingly. You'll see writing sometimes on the right, it's normally previous old trades. So as you'll see, this has had a sell here, failed, closed out an opposite QFP filter dot, so I took a small loss, took a sell here, stopped out, and this is a third attempt, the MACD Platinum, which is the zero lag MACD. It's above the zero level, so I'm looking to sell, and this is my third go at it, and it's really going nowhere fast. This big green dash line is a big round number. In this case, it's a 90-cent level, so it's just a big round number. As you can see, price bounces around a little bit, so you can go back a bit. Price has, works around it. So we're in a sell there. We're slightly in profit, but going nowhere fast. The MACD Platinum's already through the zero level. I could probably start drawing some, which I've neglected to do, some divergence, potential divergence forming there. You'll see it on a couple of these Aussie pairs. There's a lot of correlation between these pairs these days. So there's a low there, roughly. Potential hidden bullish divergence forming there. Not being confirmed yet, as we need a green QMP filter dot. So I know these aren't the most exciting videos, but if you do like them, hit the like or subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. I probably should say hit the little bell. I think that notifies you when new videos come out or something like that. Aussie yen, highlighted in orange. You'll see, I think all my 3 trades that are highlighted are all yen pairs, in orange that is. They've all been stopped out. It's a buy here, had this nice support level, obviously failed. And what happened was there was Japanese interest rate news. It was more about their future policy and how they're thinking. So they've changed their tact a bit, the Bank of Japan, and it caused the yen to strengthen, because this is the Aussie, the yen's the second pair. So yeah, it's a big drop in the yen, which is a strength in the yen. So blowing through the stop there, stopped me out for a loss. And I just leave this on the chart for the video, and at the end of the video, once I've uploaded it, I'll tidy the chart up and remove all this trade and information from there. As I said, I just leave it on the chart to show you where we're at and what happened. We've been stopped out. That's the Japanese yen. Now, Aussie USD. All right, we're in a few trades here. We're in an old buy from the 19th of October with a stop there, so we can't lose on that. Took a sell in here, came very close to my stop up here, didn't hit it. Come within pips, literally. And then I just called another sell when this trend line broke. The sell remained valid, drew the trend line across the lows, broke the trend line, took another sell. So that's the most, this one here, 16th. So there's the information for the 22nd. So we're basically in a partial buy and 2 sells. It's going nowhere fast, just sideways all week, which is to be expected this current week. The grey vertical line here, it's the reason that's drawn there is there's a green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level, so it puts me in buy mode, and there's potential hidden bullish divergence forming there also. So there's a lot of lines on the chart, but I'm leaving this buy on. Yeah, it's a bit messy. The MACD Platinum's already through the zero level, so I was hoping that the sell would force it down a bit. The two green lines are the 70-cent level and the 65-cent level, so they're big numbers on the Aussie. So ideally, I want to see a bit of a push down below this bottom line here and maybe bounce off the 65-cent level and back up again. EuroCAD in a sell and a buy. So here's a partial buy here, and you can read my notes on the trade management on the left here. So we can't lose on that, and we've taken a sell on the 21st of December. A little bit of regular bearish divergence there. You can see lower highs on the MACD Platinum, which is an oscillator, and high highs on price. So, you know, the price is a long way from moving averages, so we've got a little bit of divergence. Price a long way from moving averages, so you expect some sort of meet up somewhere in here. Euro yen highlighted in orange because, like the the Oz Japanese yen, the big news regarding the yen blew through my stop. Didn't lose. The buy was taken here, and 6th of December I closed half, so you'll find that. No, hang on a sec. 16th of December closed half. So on the open of this candle here, so closed half, probably the perfect place. There's more luck than class, but closed half there, dragged my stop up nice and tight. So when we blew through that, even though I took a small loss on the second half, the first half was a bigger profit. So overall small profit on that. And there was a sell signal there, and I declined to take it. It's just too messy, too close to Christmas, just not enough of this big bearish candle. You expect a little bit of a pullback as it's happened. So the Euro Yen stopped out for a small overall profit. I'll tidy up the chart once I finish the video. Euro New Zealand, not much happening here. Still in a sell from back on the 20th of October, and can't lose on that. The stop's locked in place. There's been some trade management in there. Took a buy in here. What's that? What date's that? We took a buy here, so we lost on that one. What's that one? 10th of November. Just look at my notes. You buy signal stopped out. I think I stopped out on that one, and took a buy in here, and it would have been stopped out also, or closed on a reversal signal. And new buy in here on the 6th of December. Went against me initially, but then pulled through nicely. And in the meantime, I've slowly dragged my stop up. So 23rd of December, I think that would have been on the open of Friday. Yeah. So on Friday, I closed half and moved my stop up to this level just here, the 165471 level. So can't lose on the sell, and we can't lose on the buy now. So we've made sort of pulled back a bit of the losses from these two previous buys. What I'd like to see now is probably go up a little bit higher, and we get a sell signal. We've got potential divergence forming there. I just keep on changing these lines. If it keeps on going up, that's no longer valid, just remove it. But in the meantime, it's still valid. It hasn't been confirmed. That's the Euro New Zealand, Euro USD. I'm pretty sure it'll sell here, going nowhere fast. So I've had divergence. This is my second attempt at it by looks. Yeah. First one was either stopped out or closed on an opposite QMP filter dot. So the first one was here. This number here is parity, 1.000. $1 is €1. Big round number. It's ground up. You can see it's ground up, price slowly. The MACD Platinum's ground down slowly. So when we got the sell signal, there's definitely divergence there. It's a high risk trade. You can see the trend start to turn up. Moving averages start to turn up. Take the sell, but this week's just gone nowhere. Pound Aussie, two trades and a buy from the 30th of September still, and you can read the trade management for that here. So that's can't lose, stops right up nice and tight now, locking in lots of profit there. In the meantime, took this sell here, came very close to stop, but wasn't stopped. Wednesday had a nice drop down, Thursday consolidated a bit, and Friday had another big drop down. So it's looking good. MACD Platinum's going through the zero level. Can't really bring the stop down much further, so I'll just give it a couple of days to see how we go. It'd be nice to see it keep on dropping, blow through the stop on the buy, so then I can close half of the sell and look at tighten the stop up on that also. So that's the Pound Aussie looking okay. Pound Swiss, not much has been done here. Took a sell, nice sort of resistance level, going sideways for a while. But going nowhere fast. Started to drop during the week, but then Friday pulled up a little bit. Definitely MACD Platinum through the zero level for sure. I want to see if it break this previous lows here. Looks like it might be struggling. I probably should draw a trend line across there. So basic trend lines. Just keep. Yeah. So ideally, I want to see it blow through that a bit. We'll give it a couple of days. See how we go. Pound yen. Now, this is one that was in my favour. Took a sell here. This has been range bound for a while, but these are still pretty decent moves. So, took the sell here. Bang, nice big day early in the week. Down on that yen news. Blew through this previous sort of low here I've drawn. So, I think I closed out half there, 21st. Yeah. So, on the open of the 21st, I closed half and moved my stop down nice and tight. So I can't lose on this trade, so it's good. Pound yen. Pound New Zealand, yeah, going nowhere fast. In a sell from back to 20th of October, and then we took a buy in here, closed out on an opposite QMP filter dot. Then we had another second attempt at a buy based on this divergence, and it went against me initially, but started to pull up in the week. Then Thursday was looking good, then Friday's back down again. So we can't lose on the sell. The buy is nice and tight at the moment, so 2 trades on there. Pound USD, nothing on. I'm still waiting on a sell here. It's not coming. Not on any of my charts. Had this warning line here for a long time. It looks like we probably took a sell there and I stopped out. I closed on opposite QMP for the dot and took a sell in there and also closed out an opposite QMP for the dot. So we're not having much success on the pound. I was hoping to get a sell in here somewhere, but we might have missed the boat. MACD platinum through the 0 level. No trade on at the moment. New Zealand CAD, I think we're in 2 trades still. Yep, a buy from back here on the 19th of October, which is looking good. There's a stop there, can't lose on that. Just trailing it up between the 2 moving averages, the 50 and the 100. Then I've taken a sell on the 16th of December, and it took a few days to get going, but I've got some traction. It's heading down now. MACD platinum through the 0 level, but I'm not going to take any action yet. Ideally, I'd like to see this come down towards the MAs. Once it starts getting close to the MAs or touching the MAs, I will then look at closing half and tighten up the stop. Hopefully, it will just come close to this buy stop and reverse up and give us another buy signal, something like that. So it's New Zealand CAD, USD CAD. Yeah, we're in a buy. This has just gone sideways. This thing, just grinding it out. I think it was my second attempt at a buy. First one there, closed on opposite QMP filter dot, so I lost there. Took a buy here. When did I close half? 9th of December. Let's have a look. Should be in here somewhere, hopefully. Right. Yeah, on the open there, 9th closed half. So can't lose on it, so it's offsetting a bit of the loss from that previous one. In the meantime, got this sort of resistance level on price, bit of divergence forming there. Got this grey line, vertical line, means there's a red dot on the MACD platinum above the 0 level, so basically waiting for a sell signal, which I'd take. USD, Japanese yen, highlighted in orange for a reason. Again, it was this buy from here on the 6th of December. It was a high risk trade. You can just tell by market structure. Because you can see that the trend is turning down and lower highs, lower lows, so it's a high risk trade. And it started to go in my favour a couple of times. Wanted to push up, but then the yen news just dragged me down through my stops. So I stopped out for a loss. In the meantime, I'm in this sell still from the 24th of October and on the 21st of December, which is in here somewhere early in the week. Yeah, once we blew down there, I dragged the stop right down. So that's offsetting the loss from the buy loss. So I'll tidy up that chart when I'm finished. So you can see all the yen pairs got a bit of a copped a bit. Gold. Right, we're still on a partial buy from back here, which is I think it's the 25th of October, yep. Took a sell in here and we're stopped out, and took a sell in here and it was stopped out by a pip or two. Drawn this trend line across the lows because that sell remained valid, a bit like the Aussie USD. And so we had a break here, so I took another sell, stop was a little bit higher, and it sort of popped up towards that and it's dropped down nicely, coming back down towards my entry level. This green level here is the 1800 level, which is a big number on gold. It's a big number. So in the meantime, the buy we can't lose on. That's a good profit on the buy, and the sell's heading down back in the right direction. So that's gold, XAU USD. Now these next three, they're just more out of curiosity. US dollar, just to see where we're at. So our last signal is a buy here. Gone sideways as you'd expect during this week leading up to Christmas, but we've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the 0 level. I think that blue line's been there forever. Definitely has been on the US 500, so we're looking at the US stock market here. Again, potential buy setting up. Now, last signal was a sell here, which would have been nice, but we've got potential divergence forming. Yeah, we'll wait to see what happens there. It's the US stock market, and the last one's BTC, USD, Bitcoin, and bang, still going sideways, still stuck between 15,000 and 20,000. Boring as. So that's it for the charts. I'll tidy up those three I've highlighted in purple, and like I said, you probably won't see this video posted on the Facebook group until Monday or Tuesday when my ban's lifted. They don't tell you why you're banned, and then they give you a link if you want to complain about it, but the link's broken, so I don't. You're basically peeing into the wind with them, I think. Anywho, Big Brother is Big Brother. That's what they do. Thanks for watching the video. If you do like it and get something from it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's Christmas tomorrow. For those that celebrate, Merry Christmas. Those that celebrate something else, Merry, Happy, whatever it is. And those that don't, just have a good weekend anyway and stay safe wherever you may be. And thank you very much for watching my videos. Cheers.